Well, hello and welcome back to my photography channel. It's old Kenny here. Hope you're doing okay. It's summer, icky, sticky, COVID's everywhere, but gotta find time to take a few pictures, huh? Thought today we'd hit on something. It's pretty serious, but I'll explain it where it makes a little bit of sense. If you're a photographer, like me, a portrait photographer, it's a people business, and you're working with people. You got customers and models and whatnot, and try to keep everybody happy. I'm going to talk a little bit today, though, about working with models, copyright, TFP shoots, trade for print, however you want to call it. There's lots of ways that you can call it, but it's important and it's part of your business to do some of this stuff. We do TFP shoots, to increase our portfolio, and a lot of times we get to do a little bit more artistic stuff, instead of just a regular old snap shoot kind of thing, So working with the models can be really good. Now, you got to understand, let's talk about copyright real fast. Now, I'm not a lawyer, but I do know about America and most free countries. If you're out in public, you can shoot virtually anything as long as you're not shooting into people's windows or standing out in on private property. If they're out in the public, you can take pictures and do whatever you want with them. It's free game, just like shooting street photography or anything else. That's your right, and it belongs to you. And remember, you as the photographer and your device, your camera, if you notice, every camera has got a setup section, and it's got where you punch in your copyright, like your name, and usually that's all it is, and the metadata of your picture will disclose everything else. But fill that out, like I said, because you own the picture. If you take the picture, you own the picture. Nobody else does. It is yours. Unless you do some kind of crazy agreement where you give somebody, give your photos away, which I would never do. It's yours. You take them, you use them, do what you need to do. Now, working with the models, these TFP shoots, guys, it's a trade-off. It's your time, your camera, whatnot. It's their time, and you want to make sure they get good photos, and you want to make sure obviously you get good photos too, because, you're going to use this to promote your business. There's no other reason for us to take those pictures, it's kind of a what's in it for me. Well, what's in it for me, the photographer, is I'm going to use models to promote my business on social media, billboards on interstate, whatever I need to do, and however I need to do it. Okay? And with the models, you give them, in the TFP shoots, you release them the rights to print and do whatever they want to with their photos, as long as they don't sell them. If they sell them, you deserve some money. And that's how it works. It's usually a good thing, but you got to be careful about how you do things. I'll post up behind me, and hopefully you'll get to see it clear enough. I'll try to hide me blabbing my mouth good enough so you can get an idea. But you need to go online or use something like I'm going to show you. Hopefully you'll be able to see and get the gist of it. You need to come up with a permission for photography page, a contract, where it, in good legal terms or whatever, it tells what what the customer's getting, what you're getting, and they sign off on it. Okay? You need to do this on every new customer that you get. You need to have some kind of permission for photography slip, especially if you're going to shoot it in a studio and you're doing, those shots out of the public, you're shooting boudoir, whatever it is, you make sure you get that. And that protects you. If you're out in public, again, you can shoot anything out in public and you don't have to have anybody's permission, but every model that comes to me, I want to make sure they can get the best experience as possible, but they got to understand I'm shooting for me and them, so I want to help everybody. But get a permission slip signed. No matter how uncomfortable that may make you feel, it's going to protect you, because you don't want stuff to come back later. Oh, my ass looks fat in those jeans, or my mouth's got a crickle in it, or whatever. If a photo looks good for you, you use it. That's your business. And what I always do, I don't ever take a few pictures and try to charge for the rest. I give the model every single thing that I edit and I might keep, they get. And I delete everything else. When I'm done, and it's forever. But make sure you get a slip signed and you avoid any hassles. Because they give you permission to take and use those photos. Now, another thing with models, most everybody they're the sweet, kind, gentle, photographers are very nice people, 99% of them, and the models are too. But for photographers, there's things you just don't have to deal with. You expect your model to be timely as much as possible. There's always anything can happen. You don't need to deal with a diva. I know everything, try to tell you how to do your business. Attitude, you don't have to deal with it. You can send them home, send them to another photographer. You don't have to deal with it. And you don't. I don't. I refuse to. Even when I was in China, if I had somebody, I'll shut them down. If I had somebody acting, all uppity, or anything like that, hey, you're not that pretty. Go. So don't deal with that. Don't let somebody be trying to, like I said, don't let anybody be trying to tell you how to do your business. You're the photographer, and though they might own a camera and take some pictures, there's a reason why you're the one holding the camera and they're standing in front of it. So enough said about that. Like I said, you almost never have a problem, but there are just things you don't have to deal with. So don't let somebody try to be a diva and tell you how to do your business. Also now, for you models, this is not just a photographer rant. You models, in this day and time, you got to be careful. It doesn't matter if you're a boy or a girl, you got to be careful. When you shoot with somebody, I would advise the first time you ever shoot with anybody, do it somewhere public, a park, do an outdoor photo shoot. Now, you can still bring backdrops, like my black backdrop here or whatever. Still bring backdrops and all that stuff. All it's okay, but on the safe side, I would always advise you just to go do it in public somewhere, or have a buddy or two, come with you. Also, a lot of times we need somebody to help carry an extra camera, so you can invite your buddy, your best friend or whatever, and hey, we'll give them something to do, and they can help out on the photo shoot. So that's all good too, okay? But do that. Find photographers that you really like their style. You like the good picture clarity or the artistic this and that. Don't choose somebody that you like. There's always lots of photographers. Like here in Arkansas where we're at, we're kind of scattered out all over the place. But just find somebody you like, somebody you can get along with. And like I said, 99% of them you're fine. But you watch out for that other 1%, guys. But anyhow, just a brief rundown. It's just something I thought of. And I want you to have a good day. I want you to go out and take lots of pictures and make some good stuff happen, and show everybody, okay? But you have a great day, and we'll talk to you again soon. So bye-bye. Okay.